Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing the Twin Flame Weekly Forecast for October the 8th through the 14th, 2018. This is going to be for anyone who has a twin flame out there, whether you're with them or without them, or you know who they are and you're not together. This is going to be for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. So immediately this week, the energy for this week for the twin flames, both of y'all, is basically a lot of you are feeling invisible. Either you don't feel like your twin flame is corresponding to you the way that you would like, or they are not corresponding, you're not corresponding to them the way that they would like. But there's a lot of this feeling like you feel almost like you're invisible to them, and that they can't see you and the love that you have for them. There's a lot of wishing. A lot of you are wishing for things to get better. You want to be with your soulmate, and you feel this connection, but for whatever reason, you don't want to hurt someone, or you just don't want to let go of what feels comfortable to you right now. So you're holding on very tightly to the situation because you feel like, that if you hold on to it, that things can change. But basically, Spirit is pushing you both into a new direction. They want you to let go and let the universe and the higher power just let things flow in your life right now. A lot of you right now would benefit from being distant from your twin flame, or with anyone that you're in a relationship right now. If you're seeking clarity, you may be going on a spiritual sabbatical, or going on some kind of journey deep within, where you're away from people and clearing your thoughts to actually get that. A lot of you are having visions of your twin flame. You know more or less that you're going to be destined to be together, because like these twin flames situations, they are tied at the soul level, and regardless of who your twin flame is with right now, or if you're apart, you're always going to be drawn back to this person regardless. That is what Spirit is saying, that basically you already having visions. You can see things. One of you or both of you can see yourselves together, but there's some fear that holds you back, and it's like you want to move forward. A lot of you get excited when you get a text message from them, or you think about them and they're thinking about you. A lot of you are also communicating at 5D. So there's a lot of sexual things that are happening at the 5D level, where both of you would be communicating. You could be feeling tingles in certain parts of your body, and the other person may be feeling that, and then you receive a text message from them, or you receive a phone call, or you're just thinking about them. But there is something in your life right now, or someone who is being keeping lies. They're not being honest and truthful, perhaps because if it's a third-party situation, you don't want to hurt the other twin flame, because we can have multiple twin flames as well, and we can have multiple soulmates. But what Spirit is basically saying, there's something that in your life that is coming to light, and they need you to be as honest as possible, and to be truthful as possible, and let this out, whatever is holding you, because it's aligning yourself more with the dark side of yourself, with the shadow self. And remember that you took an oath in a past life. So those of you that are not with your twin flame, and there's a lot of pain and conflict this week around your relationship, or you not being able to get together, there's an energy that is telling you that you have a bond to this person. You are bound to this person regardless of time and space. That there is a reason that this person is in your life now, or has come into your life, and that there is an oath you took in a past life for this person. And a lot of times when we take oaths, and there's been karmic cycles or karma that has followed us into this life, we are reconnected in some way to fix the situation. And the only way that can be fixed is through remembering the oath that you took for that person, and the love that you have for this person. A lot of you may not know why you're being pulled to a certain person, or why you have an attraction for a certain person, but and you know that they could possibly be your twin flame. And this is the reason why, is because there's a commitment that was done in a past life, in your soul contract. There's something where you took an oath many eons ago, or in your past lives that you shared together. Spirit is wanting you to both be individuals, and to have healthy boundaries with communication with other people. You want to make sure that everything is balanced, but you need to be your individual self. You don't need to be like anyone else. You don't need to impress your twin flame, or to try to, be someone that you're not. Just be you. That's all that spirit is asking this week for twin flames, is to be yourself, to just know your self-worth above anything else and be yourself. A lot of you could be in a situation where you're in a relationship with someone else and you're feeling trapped, but again, you don't want to hurt the person. You don't know how to disband or how to get out of this without hurting someone. But a lot of you are feeling trapped in whatever situation you're in, whether you're with a soulmate now or you're with just someone who is in your life as a lesson. But again, these thoughts and this communication on the 5D level between you and your twin flame are very, very intense. So a lot of you will be finding that you may have some dreams that are more sexual in nature, or that you are feeling a lot of desire for this other person and you don't know why, but you're connecting astrally already. A lot of twin flames have merged and connected on a sexual level on the spiritual plane when they are both astrally there. So during dream time, you could be connecting, or during meditation, you could even be going there. It just depends. A lot of people have a lot of twin flames have telepathic abilities where they can communicate back to each other, back and forth, and make them feel certain things deep within and stirring that emotion. But Spirit is saying basically you need to meditate to kind of ground and balance yourself, because you're feeling a lot of imbalance in your life right now. You don't feel things are balanced. There is going to be a finality in one of either it's you or your twin flame, but there is a finality that's coming, a reckoning, something that is letting them know that, hey, this is not working out anymore. I'm not happy in my life, so there's something in my life that I need to cut out, something that I need to change completely so I can feel that happiness, and that's coming. But it's going to take patience. It's going to require you to be patient. It's going to require you to be understanding of what is going on and not judgmental of your twin flame. A lot of you also could be feeling like there's a door that's blocking you, something that is holding you back and you don't understand, and it's yourself. They want you to reconnect to your inner child this week, to really be playful. And when you're doing that, you'll be able to feel a little bit more peace in yourself and in other things, and just, reconnect to what makes you happy. Also grounding yourself, going out into nature, spending some time out there, that's going to also help you as well. And you're looking for loyalty. I think a lot of you twin flames out there, that's what Spirit is saying. You're looking for the loyalty and the potential of loyalty in the relationship. You're wanting to make sure that this person is going to treat you right, that they are not going to be like the past relationships that you've had. But there's a fear of giving yourself wholly and to just surrender to your inhibitions. But Spirit is saying there's a lot of things that are being illuminated this week, and you just need to be patient, and you need to know that things are going to get better in this area. You also may feel lonely in your own home. You could be feeling like there's darkness that surrounds you when you are alone. So a lot of twin flames that would be separated from their other twin flame, they could be feeling like they need to go out a lot to be around people, because when they're just by themselves in their home, it feels almost like an empty space, and it can get the best of them. So Spirit is wanting you to really kind of take action, do what you need to do, and reconnect, and know that a lot of these feelings that you're feeling are due to the Venus retrograde. And until that retrograde ends, it's making us really be honest with ourselves, what we want, what is our desires, and what is our deepest desires. And so there's this level of trying to create balance, like I said, in your life, and cutting out whatever is no longer serving you, whatever is not being beneficial to you. And that is what Spirit is wanting you to do. But it's not easy. It's very complicated. So a lot of you are in a complicated relationship, or in a complicated state where maybe you're trying to immerse yourself into your work. You have a very strong work ethic, and so you're wanting your work to take precedence, so you don't have to focus on your twin flame, or you don't have to focus on your emotions. And by doing so, you're neglecting that part of yourself, and you are just creating stagnation further. So that needs to be released. You need to be confident in yourself and confident that your twin flame loves you and that they are going to respond to you. What is meant to be is going to happen. And so a lot of you may be turning to spirituality, to getting psychic readings, to getting spiritual advice from someone, just to find out, you know, what is coming up between you and your twin flame in your relationship. You're not happy with the answers that Spirit is providing you to yourself during your meditation. So a lot of you are finding that you're needing to turn to someone for answers, because you need answers, and it makes you feel better when you get them. Just be careful that you're not overspending. A lot of you could be addicted to psychic readings if you are a twin flame and you're wanting answers. So you could be going from one psychic to the other, getting the same answers, basically going in circles and getting the same answers over and over, which is validation from Spirit from what needs to take place and what is happening right now. So there's a lot of movement towards your twin flame over the next couple of weeks. And there is going to be a reconnection. If you have not yet met your twin flame in person, there is going to be a connection between you and your twin flame. Destiny has it that way. If you have met your twin flame, maybe, but not in the physical, there's going to be a connection. And that's what Spirit is saying. And there's this fearless thing. It's like both of you will no longer be able to hide the feelings that are there. And there's a lot of hope for that relationship. So your connection, there's a lot of hope for this week for things to improve as well. But you kind of need to, a lot of you are working on basically eliminating, like I said, cutting out and really restructuring and asking yourself, what is making me happy? What can I change right now? And they're reminding you to not forget, you know, who you are. Don't lose yourself in the process just because you love your twin flame, you know, wholeheartedly and unconditionally, but you don't need to lose them. I mean, lose yourself in the process. You need to stay true to who you are. You don't have to be anything other than yourself, and that's what's going to be the magnet that kind of brings you both together. And you need to stop being in denial. That's what Spirit is saying. A lot of you out there are in denial, and you have a destiny to fulfill, the both of you together. And you can't see the bigger picture, but there is fulfillment on the way. And again, within the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, there's going to be the self-realization that things need to change in your life, and you need to gravitate towards your twin flame. And if you're not with them physically, or you're in different countries, or there's just distance, that somewhere, somehow, one of the twin flames is going to come towards you, or you're going towards them, but there is going to be a connection. And if it's not in the physical, it's going to be in the astral. And that's what's happening a lot this week with a lot of twin flames out there. So this was the Twin Flame Weekly Forecast. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you would like to set up a private reading, you can go to my website. That's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Also, be sure to check out my new show, which airs every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 3 p.m. Pacific Time. And it's called Tea with Spirit, and I have it on a playlist. Today's episode will air, and it's going to be episode 4, and I cover a lot of different topics on the show. Basically, these are questions. This is like the psychic version of Dear Abby. So I have viewers who are writing to me and sending me one specific question and an alias. And if their question is selected, I will read it on air and give them the spiritual tea or the advice from Spirit. So if you would like to submit a question, you can go to your email. My email address is raymondguzman@hotmail.com. In the subject line of your email, put Tea with Spirit. And then in the body of your email, just put exactly what is it your question is. Again, be specific, and an alias, and submit that to me. Also, be sure to check out my new book. It's called Starseed Footsteps. It is available on Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble. And basically, it is different chapters, and I cover everything from like crystals to witchcraft to the occult to angels to psychic abilities to your spirit guides. And I give you all the insight that I know and that I've received, and the advice that I've given to clients in this book. So it's been getting a lot of positive reviews. People are liking it. It's like a spiritual encyclopedia in many ways, and it's very helpful, and I know that it will help you. So blessings and love and light, and thank you so much for tuning in.